I'm asking the doctors. If they let them torture you, let them do anything. They see when they torture the boys whose medical examination you are doing, if they let them torture you, stay in your ground. Because you sworn your different oaths to uphold medical integrity. Don't allow these people implicate you. They know who burned the Capitol building. No, I mean, sometimes when we're talking and they say, oh, you know, to hell with whoever who got issued. That's a damn business. We don't care. They know who burned the Capitol building. They know. They know who burned the Capitol building. They know. Why are they not calling the 3 lawmakers who removed the chairs from the joint chamber to a different room on the eve of the burning of the building? Why? This Capitol building was being guided by a team of joint security personnel from both the Liberian National Police, the National Security Agency, the Liberian Immigration Service, the Liberian National Drug Enforcement Agency, and I mean the joint security. That whole Capitol building was being mapped. The police guys know what a dragnet is. We know the dragnet. That building was being mounted. Even as far as 9th Street, the dragnet was set as far as 9th Street and as far as Gibson Campus up to Clay and Camp Johnson Road, Clay and Ewan Drive, PHP Park. That's why they set up the whole dragnet around that area. They know. They know we know. They know that we know what we know. So how come after setting all of this dragnet plus a whole team, a whole squad team stationed at the grounds of the Capitol, and somebody go enter the building to burn the building? So what's the use of the police people, the joint security people who were on duty when that place was burned? The police should be a primary suspect in this case. You were in primary charge of the entire Capitol building. How come you had your men protecting the building when the building got burned? How did the perpetrator or perpetrators gain access to the joint chamber when it was under the protection of the Liberian National Police? Are you in any way saying the police is incapacitated, the police is inept enough to mine a single building? If you cannot mine a single building, how then can you say you are mining and protecting the rest of the country? Gregor Como should be thinking. And you're going at all length to create a situation that I did what you are accusing me of doing. Sometimes I will not have the strength to fight through appeal to the Supreme Court. No, I will not get that patient to go to the Supreme Court to go appeal. Sometimes I will not have the strength to go and have press conference to say, and I mean do it, they lie on me. Sometimes the method I would choose to fight for my name could be different. It could be detrimental to the well-being of the rest of the country. That's the mistake these people in power are making. Grady Allison, Chia Chipo, Harry Moniba, the rest of them, Mose Blah, Ino Dokoli, the rest of them you can think about, Daniel Chie, all of them. Hezekiah Boyen, Tomo Wesen. These people had authority unto themselves. They felt that they were the Lord and gospel of the republic. They could trumpet on the rights of anybody without thinking about what the repercussions will be. At the end of the day, our young generation continue to suffer till today. When you put one small labor in one village, the people can be doing ho, ho. As insignificant as labor is, it is being celebrated in Liberia today because of where the Civil War put us. It threw us way back. Why? Because a few men felt unto themselves. They were the only people who went for circumcision. They were the only people who were circumcised. That the other men were all fiolo. One group will tell you what a fiolo is. A few group of people felt unto themselves that they were the only circumcised individuals, and the rest of the men in the country were fiolos. And so when the fiolos got ready, they took Charles Taylor to Nigeria. When the fiolos got ready, you know how Tobo ended. When the fiolos got ready, you know how Doe ended. Stop it. That you are in government doesn't mean that you are the custodian of the lives of every single individual under you. No. Stop. It is a privilege for you to serve in whatever capacity you are in. Whether you are Oswald Twe, the Minister of Justice, whether you Gregor Como, the police director, you should understand that there was a Pacha Suru in your role before. You should understand that there was a Musa Dean in your role before. Even before Musa Dean, there was a Federal Cheru in your role before. Even before the Pacha Suru, there was also a Gregor Como in your role. Greg Como should understand that he was a police director in 2017. Between 2018 to 2023, he was never police director. He was backing around for small gas. 2023, he came back to power. He should understand that after this time, even if Baka spent 90 years or 100 years in power, he will leave and there will be another police director. Stop abusing the authority you have. It is a privileged position, not from the inheritance. Why are you manipulating the laws? Why are you manipulating the process? Why? I keep telling you, our old people told us that those days, Lanco was Lanco. When they say Lanco was Lanco, the people used to drink beer. They were enjoying. But they still fought war. You know why? Because a few men fell onto themselves. They were the only circumcised people, while the other people were all fiolos. And when the guys who they were considering as fiolos felt that they were not fiolos, they chose to show that we are not fiolos. We too, we got our stuff caught. And we are men enough. Just stop it. Just stop. Our country suffered too long. We are old. We are ugly. We are terrible as a country. The country ain't good. The country is. Can't you see when you travel from that country, you feel so jealous of the next country you're going to? Come on, Ghana, yeah. Ghana. Liberians can go to Ghana and start worrying. Hey, God, when will our country be like this? We still have people pushing water in push in Monrovia. That's how terrible we are. Instead of you running a country where the laws will be respected so that investors will feel comfortable to do their business in this country, you continue to manipulate the laws of our country. You continue to influence litigational matters. But yet and still, you open your mouth to make a press briefing and say we are planning to bring investment to the country. How will investors come here when you're manipulating simple proceedings? We will bring the videos and pictures. Our sources are promising us those videos and pictures when the authorities of the police and other people went to the hospital yesterday. We're funny. We're funny. What did they go to do there? It has been alleged that they went there last night. They went there. What did they go to do there? Why was the ruling postponed from today to the 24th of September? Why? Why did you have to postpone the ruling from today to the 24th? Why? Ruling the case now. The medical reports are available. Why are you trying to suppress the doctors? Why are you threatening them? And we know all of those doctors on the case. We're saying this to you today and tomorrow and day after tomorrow. If anything happens to any of the doctors, we hold the government of Liberia responsible. I'll say this clear. If anything happens to any of the doctors, we will hold the Liberian government responsible. Allow the doctors to do their job. When you flog somebody's child 2-3 nights, deprive them of proper nutrition, and you subject them to psychological torturing, when you look in the face of a young man and tell him, hey, you not want to see your parents, you will continue acting stubborn. You have psychologically deranged that individual. What then do you expect from such an individual? He will say things to just allow his freedom to come. And those are things the lawyers are trying to checkmate because they were made under duress, under illegal circumstances. And you are influencing, you got to stop. You have to stop. You have to stop.